Welcome to this soul-lifting broadcast, which has been put together for your spiritual growth and to make greatness common right where you are. Be sure to make the best of this moment as God takes the lead in all that concerns you.
I'm discussing this morning becoming best friends with God. Becoming best friends with God. And I love to start out with, something that just been on my heart that I remember, in the course of the week. When I met my wife doesn't like for me to talk about her a lot on the pulpit, but so that you just permit me this morning, and after the service you can just tell her, sorry on my behalf. When I met my wife, I was captivated by, the kind of goodness that radiates around her, and I was charmed. And it also happened to be a time where I was strongly believing God to get married. Yeah, I must tell you the truth. I was at the time, I was a pastor in Daystar. We were maybe about 10 of us on the pastor's board, and only 2 of us were not married. And at every pastor's meeting, they taunted us. Every pastor, even my pastor, used to just say, he would look at me and say, G-man, there are plenty of ladies in this church. I don't know what you are doing. And you see, when you hear such things, then it becomes a prayer burden, because it looks like God has forgotten about you. And I remember some of my colleagues used to be very, very bad at it. We'll be discussing at pastor's meeting, maybe we're just discussing or reporting a case about a marital case and all, and just say, hey, you people, don't talk. What's all that? They even asked my pastor, should we send them out and call them back in? Those are the kind of embarrassment that I faced. And so when I met my wife, and it looked like we were gelling, and I seemed to be liking her more. I met my wife at a time where someone walked out on me. You understand? As in, I lost a relationship, which was my first ever relationship, serious relationship, over 2 years or so, and the lady said, no, she's not doing it again. And I was so heartbroken. Then I met my wife, and the first time we just, I think, went for a meal or something. No. I just met her and we became friends, and I said, look, don't think about any form of relation. I was hurting, and I made up my mind for like another 1-2 years. I don't even want to say I love anybody. Which love? Love that just failed me, that kind of thing. So I just told her straight. I said, nothing like relationship. If you get emotionally involved, you're just going to hurt yourself. See this man you're looking at? No heart for anything. As at now. I was that blunt. And I didn't know that she found that a bit offensive, because she wasn't thinking anything. And you can imagine a guy warning a lady ahead of time. That was some audacity, But I didn't see it that way. I was just being a pastor. I said, it won't be good to hurt a church member. So let me just say it ahead of time. No show. No, don't think. And then about 4 or 5 months down the line, we went to eat somewhere, and I just told her, I said, I'm beginning to like you. And I think like is not really the word. I'm beginning to love you. A cutlery dropped from her hand. And she was looking, what's this guy talking about? You said we shouldn't think about this. Now you're talking about this. You can't be serious. And from that point on, all I wanted was marriage. But she wanted friendship. All I wanted was marriage. I just, because I was being taunted day and night. And I just wanted to be able to go back to that pastor's meeting and tell them, somebody said yes to me. And we're going to get married. So please leave me alone. So I would meet her in church. I was very funny. We'd greet and all. And the next thing was that, what about what I said? And she would be like, what? I want to marry you. And she's like, let's be friends. I said, what friendship? I used to tell her, I'm too old for friendship. I want to marry. And I think on 2 or 3 occasions we worked out on each other on the basis of this friendship cannot continue except I get a commitment that is going to lead to marriage. And you see, my point this morning is that that's the way a lot of us love to relate with God. Many people will say to God, this friendship can get stronger if you bless me. Most of the time, we approach God from the standpoint of breakthrough more than relationship. God said, I want relationship. You said, I want breakthrough. My breakthrough then was to get married. But my wife knew that the foundation of every marriage is good friendship. Am I saying the truth today? In fact, the foundation of anything, any form of relationship that will last is good friendship. And when you push friendship aside, and a lot of people are pushing friendship aside in their relationships with God. Some people only want to relate with God like our forefathers did. Like one wicked fellow who will show up once or twice a year, and if you don't bring his goat, he's going to cut your neck. That's all some people, when you watch all those funny home videos, they call God different names in different dialects, from Igbo to Southwest and all. It's, Shankwano to Osanobua or something, and different ones. And they say if the thing shows up and you don't present what you want, you're in soup. That's the kind of mindset that some people have about God. God is saying, this is not about your breakthrough first and foremost. This is first and foremost about a relationship with me. I started out this series by saying that God wants a love affair. My Christianity is, first of all, more than any other thing, a love affair with God. A love affair with God. Then we take it to the highest level, which is covenant. And then that brings a sure guarantee to the arrangement. Then I don't have to fret about whether this is going to happen or that's going to happen, because there's a covenant. But it starts with friendship. God wants to be best friends with me. He wants to be best friends with you. He wants to be best friends with me, best friend with you. God is aiming for friendship. God is aiming for friendship. God is aiming for friendship. God is always saying, before you approach me with your need, show me your seed of friendship. Before you approach me with your need, show me your seed of friendship. Don't come to me with your need only. Come with also a seed. And that seed is a seed of friendship. That you don't want just a transaction. You want a lifetime relationship. Most people want transactional relationship with God. We go to church when there's a need. Some people will go and pray all night only when something has to break. That's transactional. And you may never do that again for the next 2 years until you meet a roadblock. God is saying, you are using me. And you see, in many relationships, many marriages, people say it all the time. Wives say it, some husbands say it. This woman is just using me. Some wives say, well, this man is just using me. I do everything to make things work in this home, and my husband does nothing. Not even to build the friendship. I do everything to make this woman okay. My wife does nothing. Somebody is using somebody. If you're here this morning and your relationship with God looks like you're just using God to meet your own need, God is saying, stop hurting me. I want friendship. I want friendship. I want friendship. I want friendship. John chapter 15. John chapter 15. I read from verse 13 to 18. I'm going to read a few scriptures this morning. John 15, verse 13 to 18. Greater love has no man than this, than to lay down one's life for his friend. Verse 14 of John 15 says, you are my friends if you do whatever I command you. John 15:15, the next verse, which is verse 15, it says, no longer do I call you servants, for a servant does not know what his master is doing. But I I have called you friends, for all things that I heard from my Father, I have made them known to you. You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you that you should go and bear fruit, and that your fruit should remain. That whatever you ask the Father in my name, he may give you. These things I command you, that you love one another. Praise God. Praise God. I'm going to read another scripture. Don't forget we're going somewhere. God said, I cannot call you servants, but friends. Because why? I am committing some things into your hands, some secrets. You are knowing a lot about me. The strength of friendship is secrets. Best friends know best secrets. Best kept secret. Am I saying the truth? Best friends are the only one who have access to best secrets, the best secrets of our lives. Let me read another scripture. Genesis chapter 18. Pardon me for taking you here and there this morning, but I'm going somewhere. Genesis 18. Genesis 18. And the Lord said, shall I hide from, I'm reading now from the Amplified Translation, but it's also very close to the New King James or King James. Genesis 18, I read from verse 17. And the Lord said, shall I hide from Abraham, my friend and servant, what I am going to do? Since Abraham shall surely become a great and mighty nation, and all the nations of the earth shall be blessed through him, and shall bless themselves by him. For I have known, chosen, acknowledged him as my own, so that he may teach and command his children and the sons of his house after him to keep the way of the Lord and to do what is just and righteous, so that the Lord may bring Abraham what he promised. Praise God. Lastly, I read about Moses. Lastly, Moses. Exodus 33, verse 11. Exodus 33, 11. Don't forget, I've read from the words of Christ to us, his disciples, read about Abraham and God. Now let me read about Moses. Exodus 33 and verse 11. It says, and the Lord, I'm reading from King James Version, and the Lord spake unto Moses face to face, as a man speaketh unto his friend. And he turned again into the camp, but his servant Joshua, the son of Nun, a young man, departed not out of the tabernacle. Now God was speaking to Moses face to face, like man speak to his friend. But Joshua, the son of Nun, the Bible says, remained in the camp and did not depart. He was seeing God from a different perspective, from the perspective of Moses. He wasn't ready to get to that level with God. His focus was not on friendship. One important thing that I want all of us to realize this morning is that though God is my Father and your Father, God is the Creator and Maker, Lord and Master, Judge and Redeemer, Father, Savior, King, etc. God also wants to be my friend and your friend. Not just ordinary friendship, but strong friendship. Very strong friendship. The strength of friendship is knowledge, not religion or methodologies. Many people want to just be friends with God based on religion. The Bible says God terminated the old covenant in style, brought the new to renew the old, so that we can understand this relationship better. In the old covenant, Old Testament, it was more of religion. Now, let me give you an example. How will you feel if your husband gives you the same gift every Valentine's Day? Wouldn't you say, can't you even think? I mean, that's religion for you. Religion has methods, styles, and patterns. This is how to approach God. You bring a cup. If it's candle, it has to be 5 or 6. You must light it this way, present it that way. How do you feel if your spouse, in a bid to impress you and be romantic, wrote a poem? You loved it. And then every first Saturday of every month during sanitation, we'll bring the same poem and read it again. After a while, you'll say, please, is it like inspiration has finished? Or no more ideas? That's the way we approach God through religion. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying this morning. We come, we read the same prayers to him. We come, we want to approach him the same way, year in, year out. We take guidelines. But God is saying, look, friends don't walk by guidelines. They're spontaneous. They enjoy each other's presence. They don't walk on eggshells in each other's presence. They just relish the presence and the relationship. Is somebody still with me this morning? Friendship is stronger than that. It's stronger than that. God said, I abolished the Old Testament because I got tired of religion. And as we speak, some people still want to relate to God that way. It's okay. But the New Testament, God wants friendship. Friendship. What he wants is friendship. Israel, the great singer, Israel Houghton, sang a song, I'm a friend of God. 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 He calls me friend. I love to hear that song. At the end of this service, I want us to sing the hymn. What a friend we have in Jesus. What a friend. Because we truly have a friend in Jesus. Is somebody still with me today? I said we truly have a friend in Jesus. We have a friend in Jesus. It's friendship that God wants. God wants friendship. And I want to say a few things about friendship that you must leave this service with today. Just one or two things. Just one or two things. I want you to realize, one, that friends tell each other their best secrets. Do you want to know the secrets of God? Then you must be friends with God. God said, how will I destroy Sodom and Gomorrah without telling Abraham, my friend? It's not done. What makes a good friend is that you can call your friend on the phone and say, look, I'm about to do something stupid, but I know I can tell you about it. And then your friend can say, no, let's not do it that way. Or your friend can say, no. If you really want to be stupid, this is how to do it. And then you call your head back home later. How do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Are you longing for the secrets of God? Then choose to be his friend. Choose to be his friend. Abraham had all kinds of experiences from God, from Genesis chapter 12, 13, 14, all the way to chapter 20. All kinds of experiences with God. All kinds. For instance, I love what happened in Genesis 14. Genesis 14, Abraham, his cousin Lot was taken captive by the king of Chedorlaomer or something like that, and all his wife and everything that he had. And the Bible says, because of the strength that Abraham enjoyed with God, Abraham went to his house. Genesis 14. He took 318 servants that he had, men in his house. They went after them. God gave them victory, and they recovered everything. Everything they brought back. It was while Abraham was coming back from that trip that Melchizedek approached him and told him, you're blessed of the Lord Most High, El Elyon, the creator of heaven and earth. And the Bible says Abraham, gave Melchizedek a tithe of everything. And Melchizedek spoke a blessing over him. And Abraham moved on. And by Genesis 15, God approached him and said, look, let's take this covenant to a whole new level. Then he brought in animals and caught. The blood was flowing. And God passed in between. And God said, look, this covenant is renewed and now it's higher. It's of a higher grade. And then you go on to 16, 17. God started talking to him. I will do something with you, between you and your wife. Now, this waiting period is going to be over soon. And then, they were laughing about it and all kinds of things. By the time you get to like Genesis 18, God now got to a point where the sin of Sodom and Gomorrah had gotten here. And God said, I'm going to destroy it. But before I do, best friends talk to each other. Best friends talk to each other.
Thank you for listening. We hope you were truly blessed. Please feel free to email us at info@elevationng.org for all inquiries or to share any testimonies. You can also follow us on our social media channels @ElevationNG to have access to real-time updates on all broadcasts and special programs. Till we come your way again, keep making greatness common.